In this way rests the mind in the Mahamudra of devotion with great trust and single-mindedness. One's mind should be free from pettiness and doubt. Here follows the supplication. O Karmapa, Lord and knower of the three times, O Padmakara, Father and protector of all beings, you transcend all coming and going. Understanding this, I call upon you. Give thought to your only Son. I am the credulous and helpless animal who has been fooled by the mirage of duality. I have been fool enough to think that I possess my own projections. So now you, my Father, are my only refuge. You alone can grasp the Buddha state. The glorious copper-colored mountain is within my heart. Is not this pure and all-pervading naked mind your dwelling place? Although I live in this dark age, I still aspire to see it. Although I stumble in the thick black fog of materialism, I still aspire to see it. The joy of spontaneous awareness, which is with me all the time, is not this your smiling face, O Karma Padmakara? Although I live in the slime and muck of the dark age, I still aspire to see it. Although I stumble in the thick black fog of materialism, I still aspire to see it. At glorious Taksang in the cave which can accommodate everything, samsara and nirvana both, the heretics and bandits of hope and fear are subdued, and all experiences are transformed into crazy wisdom. Is not this your doing, O Dorje Trollo? Although I live in the slime and muck of the dark age, I still aspire to see your face. Although I stumble in the thick black fog of materialism, I still aspire to see your face. The corpse, bloated with the 8 worldly concerns, is cut into pieces by the knife of detachment and served up as the feast of the great bliss. Is not this your doing, O Karma Pakshi? Although I live in the slime and muck of the dark age, I still aspire to see your face. Although I stumble in the thick black fog of materialism, I still aspire to see your face. In the boundless space of non-meditation, he who performs the great dance of Mahamudra puts a stop to thoughts so that all acts become the acts of the Guru. Is not this your doing, O Tusum Kempa? Although I live in the slime and muck of the dark age, I still aspire to see your face. Although I stumble in the thick black fog of materialism, I still aspire to see your face. When the current of thoughts is self-liberated and the essence of Dharma is known, everything is understood, and apparent phenomena are all the books one needs. Is not this your doing, omniscient Nikyo Dorje? Although I live in the slime and muck of the dark age, I still aspire to see your face. Although I stumble in the thick black fog of materialism, I still aspire to see your face. The kingdom of no dharma, free from concepts, is discovered within the heart. Here there is no hierarchy of different stages, and the mind returns to its naked state. Is not this your doing, O Rangdung Dorje? Although I live in the slime and muck of the dark age, I still aspire to see your face. Although I stumble in the Father Guru, the embodiment of all the siddhas, is all-seeing and all-pervading. Wherever you look, his transparent body is there, and the power of his blessing can never be diminished. Although I live in the slime and muck of the dark age, to see his face. Although I stumble in the thick black fog of materialism, I still aspire to see his face. Living as I do in the dark age, I'm calling upon you because I am trapped in this prison without refuge or protector. The age of the 3 poisons has dawned, and the 3 lords of materialism have seized power. This is the time of hell on earth. As is always with us, an unceasing depression fills our minds. The search for an external protector is met with no success. The idea of a deity as an external being has deceived us, led us astray. Counting on friends has brought nothing but sorrow and insecurity. So now I have no other refuge but you, Karma Pakshi, the lotus-born. Think of us poor, miserable wretches with deep devotion and longing supplicate you. The time has come for you to arouse yourself and do something. The tradition of meditation is waning and intellectual arguments predominate. We are drunk with spiritual pride and seduced by passion. The Dharma is used for personal gain, and the river of materialism has burst its banks. The materialistic outlook dominates everywhere, and the mind is intoxicated with worldly concerns. Under such circumstances, how can you abandon us? The time has come when your child needs you. No material offering will please you, so the only offering I can make is to follow your example.